kicks it off, I think, because Bill used to come out and sit on the porch over there and sing to a bunch of the campers and teach them songs like that and make up crap like that. He's probably better at it than me, but I would have loved to have met him and hung with him, but I do feel he is here with us in a great way, and I'm really proud to have been asked to be part of this. Mick, thank you, and Tom, thank you. And when I came down here to be talking about this whole musical festival, I saw the picture of Pete Seeger and Bill Broonzy on the thing, and I was talking to Joel about this, and Joel came down, was looking at this place, and he had a similar experience, and he's going to get a microphone because he's funnier than I am. He's got
only when it comes to looks,
and he's got good stories too. But what we did was Mick and I were talking. We did the first year, and I don't know that we really had anything Broonzy-ish connected to it the first time around. And the second year, we kind of did. We wanted to have it, and the germ was there, and I think we're a little further down along the line. But Mr. Broonzy worked here, like I said in the song, and he did a lot to bridge the gap between Middle America and the blues and Chicago blues and Carnegie Hall and the Weiss.
Well, he got his first big break. I don't know if you told that story at this point. There were 2 years. If I had a time machine, like Sherman and the Wayback Machine, I go back to, I think it was 36 and 37, but it might have been 37 and 38. For 2 years in a row, some very smart people, John Hammond Sr. was among them, put on an extravagant set of concerts over a couple of nights at Carnegie Hall. Swing band music was really big at the time, and he called this From Spirituals to Swing. And he had a swing band, like the first year he had Benny Goodman there, with Lionel Hampton. I mean, it didn't get any better than that for a swing band. But then he also booked the Golden Gate Quartet, who did a cappella spirituals, and the best ever. And he had booked, what's his name? The blues man from Robert Johnson. He booked Robert Johnson, who died like the week before he was supposed to go to New York. So all of a sudden he said, who can we get that's that good that can take his place? And it was Big Bill Broonzy. And so Big Bill got his break in New York City, playing to the people showing up in tuxedos, and this is the swells of Manhattan getting to see this. It was recorded, and it's still out there probably more than ever, in case you want to try to download it, or I have it on LP. But that's how Big Bill got his first big break, and he sang with big bands, he sang with blues bands, he sang as a folk singer in the 50s when he was here. Folk music was in full sway, and folks like Pete Seeger and William Strachey from Chicago, who started the Old Town School of Folk Music, discovered Big Bill, and by all accounts, he was a wonderful fellow. Tall, big man, 6'3", strong and muscular, big hands. You know what that means, girls? Big gloves. And he sort of went into the folk blues thing towards the end of his days. And very long story, very short. 1957. He came here for the summer, as he had been doing for the last few years, and he had lung cancer, and it had progressed beyond his lungs. And he sang his very last concert right here in Circle Pines the day before he went for surgery. And the surgery removed one of his lungs, and unfortunately most of his vocal cords. He lived for another year, and he played guitar beautifully after that. And he could whisper, he could talk to you, but he couldn't sing. So he sang his last songs right here at Circle Pines. So that's one of the reasons we're doing this. He was a great man, known by millions in his day, and he spent his last concert playing to campers here. And I think it's a wonderful thing.
And hopefully this won't be our last concert here, but with that being said,
following in the footsteps of the great one.
Yeah, I would like to introduce to you Ann Weiss, and she's going to play a song that she has worked up for here, and you can have any stories you'd like to share about blues. She likes the blues.
I like the blues.